Hello. It has been quite a while since I've played Elden Ring last. I think I started a new character and probably a new dex build, and I'm gonna aim to do all the side quests as well. 1 second to close a thing. There we go. I was making sure the stream is working. Yeah, so new character. Gonna not level up weapons as much as I see fit to try to make the game balance a little better, and hopefully things will still be enjoyable and we'll get to like explore. I probably won't be quite as thorough with exploration as I was the first run, but we'll see how that goes as my motivation continues or doesn't. And with that, new game. Or I've not considered what class to play. Probably Katana or something else. Care about intelligence at all? Kind of want. This looks like a parry shield. That's something I'd like to try out. Not sure how much I care though. Katana, if I want dex, seems like the way though. Oh, loops, that's what's screwing me up. Oh, this looks like much more of a parry shield than the other one. The buckler it has. So fine. It's a lot more arcane. Do I think I'll care about that? I don't really want to use status effects all that much, like bleed, because I feel like they were really overtuned when I played last. So that would make that element stronger. Same mind. Same mind, I should say. That has more strength, but I feel like 12 strength might be necessary for like some weapons. I haven't actually looked at what I want to use. That's something I'll kind of decide as we go along. But I certainly want a faster, more nimble weapon so I can do things that aren't just jumping attacks, because that just kind of felt like the optimal strategy in my last run with the big bunks. For bosses too, which was the downside. It doesn't really matter, I'm just gonna go with the katana for the fun. Why not? Say we will get the golden seed. Pretty sure that. Yeah. What's the name should we do? Foul tarnished. Lowly tarnished. Both things we are called fairly early. I do any plays off of that, such as Ashen 2 and Dark Souls 3. It's funny. Lowly tarnished meets lofty varnished. Where is the randomize everything? Let's go faster. getting weirder, slowly but surely. Oh dear. That poor nose. Hit by a very violent raker. Or maybe just Murget staff. No. What if we... Is there a reset? So we'll start with that. I'll edit this. Since they're varnished, can we make them shinier? That is shinier. I legitimately don't see a difference there. Like, none whatsoever. There's also the consideration of, ooh, Dark Sign, that's fun. Consideration of which ending I think I want to go for. I'm leaning towards trying to get Ranny because that's like another quest. But I didn't complete with my first run, but there's also like the madness and such. I'll do all of them eventually, but which one I want to do first is the question, and I think that'll just kind of be a function of what I find. These are freckles, I think. That's neat. Let us try. Oh, this looks like a rounded eye. Can I move it? I don't know which of those I like better. I think I like this one more. Eh. Look if it's varnished a white color. Makes it shiny. One second. I have returned, and apparently my unmute button is also the screenshot button. That's neat. Anyway. Oh dear. Well, good for him. I feel like the beard is making it a lot harder to tell whatever is going on. Is facial hair, there we go. Start with no beard for now. Feature. Where is... What pasty color do we want? What makes the shine most noticeable of our varnished one here? Particularly shiny, but this one's just like too white. Okay, it's the shiniest one is the darkest one because you get the most like contrast in the light. It doesn't really look varnished per se. A little bit too red. It's okay, I think. We'll play with it some more later. Detailed. I don't care. Let's go back to the hair color. Yeah, I think white is probably fine. If we look at the tattoo, oh, it's like it's thick enough. Yellow's the most invisible, I think. I want like richer red. I'd like to yeah. But it's actually showing me it's just I think this looks better. Alternatively, it's probably better. I do like that this feature exists. Red or orange? Red feels more visible. It's better though. I feel like orange fits the dark side better. I'm gonna go with red though, I think. So I think I guess I could do hair now. Didn't look at the styles yet. Maybe this one? I like the little bit of pink to it, like go with the dark side. Actually, I think I like that more. Wait, her. Why? Why? I don't see an effect with that. I do like this though. Let's go back to the skin a bit. An eye. How do I make the this? Here? Really? Like that less. Sure. Work at that, I think. Maybe a little bit too. I think that color's fine. And then, is there anything else I want to play with? I had a thought and it's like immediately left my head. To be honest. The lips, I think, was what I was doing. That looks decent. The cheeks were being colored right now. A little bit too vibrant. No. Saved. Let us just make sure it's saved. Good. And then what similar things exist? Do I like any of them more? I think I like this one a little bit more. Is that, I think, going to be done? Actually, what are the voices? Fine. I think some looks best for that. And with that, I think our lofty varnished is done. Proceed. We begin. I don't have audio. Game audio broke. I'll fix that if I can. still don't have audio on my end either. That's annoying. A lot more of the imagery that we're seeing now makes sense, having played the game. Is he tarnished? Is this something? Ah, oh well. I did not find Gold Mask in my first run. I think they would have been in one of the areas I didn't explore. I also don't know what happened to the rest of Fia. I feel like she was. I'm gonna guess that she'd exist in like the ant place I didn't explore. In any case. Wait, what the hell do I have audio now? Wait. Was it just the cutscene audio that broke? Uh, Show me audio settings. Voice, yeah. That's bizarre. Regardless, we're now in Elden Ring. Wait, is the... I don't think the audio is working for streaming right now. I'm gonna try to fix that. What now? Okay, that seems good. How does it match with my voice while I just swing with Wild Abandon? That seems reasonable enough. Regardless, I'm going to do that a lot. I do not have the Elden Ring muscle memory restored right now. Do I have anything? Okay. Hopefully the streams is not going to have any more issues, because that was a little bit weird. And worst case, we just lose part 1 again. And Elden Ring will just be cursed for all time to never have a part 1 succeed. I don't remember there being any items I cared about in this region. I'm going to die miserably to... right, I have to press more buttons to two-hand. Yeah. Okay. Time to get wrecked. Was unexpecting the spin there. But I dodged more than 0 attack, so that's a good starting point, I suppose. This game is so big, just like considering how long this will take to do everything I want to do. Which is like all the endings and achievements and shit, and like quests and what have you. It's gonna take forever. But
Don't
hopefully it's more
worry,
enjoyable.
Torrent. Fortune is on his side.
I didn't notice the scars on
found him
hands
here,
in that
after
cutscene
all.
first time.
One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
I wonder what the game will be like for the early portions if I can actually see the enemies and also torrents. That sounds pleasant. Okay, we're gonna skip the tutorial this time. How dark is this? Because on my old monitor, when I played the first time, I could like not see virtually anything. I can at least see my character now though, which is like, I feel an improvement. I don't remember if we just said that we're skipping the tutorial. It does not do anything. That's gonna happen a lot. Probably to... Right, I don't have my... What was the button? Was it hold Y? It was hold Y. We are going to remove this. Oh, it could maybe be on the thinger. What? Oh, I'll have to hope my muscle memory will either tell me how I used to set that up for like torrent and stuff, or just like don't worry about it. I know that I had the like multiplayer on, I want to say down. That's probably not even accurate. It was on one of them though. Multiplayer, torrent, binoculars, and something I don't remember. Right, the multiplayer, was that a setting they added? Because I don't think I played. What does this mean? Block your sins. like, this says send summon sign, and the description to block your summon sign and rule with avatars present, which seemed like the opposite of what it describes. Those names are not great. Don't care. I think it was just a setting when you like use the thing in general. This game is really quite pretty though. I cannot deny. Like just how nice everything looks, especially if I can actually see it. Hello, Vare.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we?
Varnished,
Come
actually.
to the lands, but of course you unfortunate. Without guidance, you are fated.
Very
Luckily
kind.
me. Are you familiar? You may also that. It will lead, even if it. Grace to castles, the home.
Cool. So we're now going to run past the Sentinel. There's a goat. We all know how I feel about that. Yay, I got nothing. Very sad. Give me your bones.
You're a tar, and I can also that you're not off. Then why not? I am Carly.
Don't need this. Probably take this. These I should buy even though I'd never used them even once. I don't think I care about the notes. The torch I also need to buy.
Goodbye.
No. First question, where can I get another katana? So what is scaling this katana? Not that we can really tell, because how much it changes 25 levels later. But I digress. Not a whole lot of thoughts going on right now. My head just kind of wandering. Burns down the other way. I don't remember what the boss in this cave was. I would like to have a torch, I think. Oh, it's the wolf cave? Yeah. This one we will have a marker. The marker will say boss, I guess. decided that their bones are not worth it. That being said, Colonel Mac. I've not met Pope Trullo yet, therefore. Goodbye, friend dog. Fortress seems a bit more important than
What
crafting
is
at the
it?
moment.
Goodbye.
Mostly just one foreigner now, and I'll continue exploring. The mini bosses are probably going to be the most enjoyable right now, as they'll ever be, just by virtue of me being super low level and having no upgrades. So I kind of want to do as many of them as possible. That way I have to suffer. The game will be fun if I have to suffer. Are you serious right now? Why don't you give me bones? It's very rude. Being summoned? Wonderful. Grab this flower.
Hey!
Whoa! I do not know where the wave button is anymore. I'm not going to check right now. Oh, it's right there. Oh, we're gonna... This is a bold choice. Oh dear. I hope I get one shot, that'd be funny. My sacrifice, I can't tell. Well, that's just unfortunate. I didn't think that one was going to hit me because I ended up the host misjudged the arc of it. Oh well. Best of luck to them. Do I care about the cutscenes for this playthrough? Let's say yes, but we'll see how long my patience lasts.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord.
There are 3 fingers in that tattoo.
Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the 2 fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless.
Hey, Kari, how you doing?
I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree. Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, and I bequeath to you this ring. Use it. It will summon Torrent as treat him with
Just gonna keep wandering for the time being. On the seed. There's a bonfire or other grace up ahead. Near the shack. Along with the sky wolves. Don't remember being able to talk to her here.
This tiny golden aura is the grace of the Erd Tree. This light once shone in the eyes of your tarnished brethren, but now it is all that guides you. Or so I hear. You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden. Upon the cliff in Castle Stormvale is a shard-bearer, a demigod, who inherited a fragment of the shattered Elden Ring. If the rays of grace signal the castle, then the Elden Ring beckons you. As an ally by pact, I pray that you are fit to face the challenge presented by the ring. Upon the cliff, a demigod, if the ray and the Elder as an ally, pray to face the...
I don't remember that dialogue, if nothing else. Nothing but a craven.
Everyone who came, only to have their arm. Did you know? It's quite a lot. You're all on your and heading to Storm. Enticed by wow, that me. But I don't have. It's scary. You know, I want to be. I'm nothing but a craven. Oh, I know. Can you take this? The poor thing, and it'll be glad of your. It was a pleasure to. Oh, can tell them I love them. I'm finally getting the hang of this whole pain thing, you know. It was a pleasure to. Oh, can you tell them I love them? I'm finally getting.
There's a death bird somewhere in the... Oh, right, I need to find a map. Because it was in the thing, or if I didn't get to. Whoop. I'll do that now, I guess. By now, I'm even going to go in a completely different direction. Finally, some bones. I'm pretty sure there's death bird in one of these at some point. But precisely where it remains unknown. Not explode, sir. I want the pickup range on turn to be a little bit higher. Other graves to rob. Oh dear, bats. What if I just didn't care? Not caring seems like a decent plan. I expected them to have more health than that. Doesn't seem quite ideal necessarily. It's a very long swing. Opened up, I should say. Oh, Mr. Giant. Is there a rock we destroy in this general vicinity? The Colosseum is this way, assuming I'm not mistaken. Which means I'll be invaded? Doesn't exactly sound pleasant. I'm sure this is fine. One inventory, it should be fairly. That is unfortunate. I deserve it, but it was unfortunate. Can I change the thing so I can see? Yes. Bring these just to make sure. Thought it was, but you never know. I don't believe I'll be able to parry this two-handed. I also don't expect to be able to parry that. I could try. And does the thing. What did he do so far away? Oh dear. As well. What's my weight at? Doesn't matter for the time being. I'll get in. Yes. Sure. United combat. I don't know what that means. Fun at some point, I'm sure. Let us work, because that is the thing I'm not allowed to do. I keep forgetting. A little bit of jitteriness there. Interestingly. There's someone's loading. I want to say that this is a greatsword of some kind, but it could also be the flail. I think the flail is in the other one, though. Nice, sir. We had a lot of swings with this katana. This one has the flame, I think. Yay! My memory does work once in a while. I'm gonna kill the big spear guy last, I think. Pretty well. Is there a... Speed. 6 is much better, I think. That's such a dramatic difference. Like, you could do half that and have the same intervals, I feel. How's this 10? Oh. How do I slow down a little bit? Crazy. Those don't feel the same. Regardless, 6 is good, I think. No, not you, not you. Oh, damn it. I didn't know there was a risk, in fairness. I was just hoping I was far enough. And that the rain would, like, help cover. I think, unless the memory's telling me I have those set wrong. Guess I don't care, please. Please. Okay, thank you. We this guy. Swap successfully. It does feel like a drop frame from time to time. I'm actually gonna open Task Manager so I can see if there's any like performance spikes at some point while this runs. Does appear to be a dog. Not thrilled by dog. I don't want to see you right now, sir. The gentleman has to kill shield. You didn't block. So that does not keep quite as much poise damage as I would like it to with a shield. That's how you're supposed to break them, if I recall. But whatever. Health than I would like from you. Ow. Could have gone worse. I haven't died yet, so that's a plus. Are there any other things in this camp? I don't remember. There be. That's a place I need to go that will kick my ass right now, I think. I want to say that this one... I don't know if this one is the Crucible Knight. I think it is. And I think this is the dog guy. The Bloodhound. That's what my memory is telling me. And if this is Crucible Knight, then like fuck that. It's mostly where I'm at. Because I am not in a state for fighting that right now. From what I remember. At the very least. This way has our wondrous physic. So let's go there, I suppose. I think there's also like some shit. There's nothing cave over here. There might be one over here. Obviously there's this. There's a fun chest over here, which I will open, just for the sake of having access to Caelid. Though there are other ways to get to Caelid, so it's mostly just reminiscing, I suppose. Reminiscing of your first one-way trip to Caelid. There is the Knight's Cavalry on the bridge at night. I don't think I care. I will probably kill it, but I don't know what it would drop, so I'm not really in a rush, is how I'll phrase that, I suppose. Please. That's a good Ash reward to have. I'm amazed how there. It feels like there's jitters with a fucking 3070 Ti. Now, in fairness, I am streaming to all platforms at a pretty high bit rate. My CPU says it's fine. And none of my stats on Task Manager are above 50%. So I'm not 100% sure. Is this where Pumpkinhead lives? It might be. It certainly might be. Pretty sure it is. I will... I want to die to Pumpkinhead right now. Is there a grease? I'm pretty sure it's Pumpkinhead in here. I don't feel like my weapon would be incredible, but let's just die, I suppose. This is a lot easier than I remember. Let me see what my frame rate will do for you. The bleed did help, but I don't think it actually mattered for what it's worth. Touch some grass. Just gotta... Oh, right, Sullen's here. Sullen? Sullen? I don't remember which. Okay, return.
Tarnished, are we? I wonder you should turn up here. I am Selen, a sorcerer, quite plainly. Why are you here? Ah, a yen for glintstone sorceries. I dare say your proclivities are far from ideal. Oh well, perhaps nurture will defy nature, with a bit of luck. But one must choose one's masters wisely. I was exiled from the Academy of Rea Lucaria as a reviled, apostate witch. Do you still wish to learn from me?
That's an upgrade, frankly.
Well, you are a piece of work. Very well. You are now my protege in glintstone sorcery. But I refuse to coddle or cast kind words. Never. Anticipate grievances, young apprentice.
Do not care about anything here. There's a lot more talking than I remember.
Me? I'm searching for my purpose, given to me by my mother inside the Erd Tree, long ago, for the reason that I yet live, burned and bodiless. I've acted the Finger Maiden, yet can offer no guidance. I am no maiden. My purpose was long ago lost.
I'm gonna cancel a Twitch stream and see if just only the one will fix the stutteriness. I don't imagine it will, because I feel like it's a loading Elden Ring problem rather than a like resources issue. But who knows? Doesn't hurt to try. That sound great from health. Do I care? My answer is no, not really, but I was stuck after the first hit, sadly. Oh well, my souls are not too far. Yeah, I'm top of my souls right now. Am I blind? Yes. Ow. I don't mean to torrent. It's very rude. Oh dear. It's a cliff. Oh well. You're not supposed to follow me. Why are there two of you? That's illegal. Get up somehow. Let's... The number of frames that animation had on the enemies was lower than usual. I think we did the count of them. Your worthless merchandise, sir. Okay. Let's go down this road, I suppose. Yeah. I look like that healing guy. This certainly helped my sustainability. You have any bones, sir? You do have some bones. A very large moon. It might be death. It's certainly close to death if it isn't death. Only to death. Oh, there we go. Oh. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. I think I survived this one. Within 5 meters. Is it also what I want, like, here-ish? Perfect over the man that wants help is sitting here.
Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height, servant to the True Order and celebrated repudiator of the false. Oh, Erdtree. You... Well, that's... No. No, the help is very much appreciated. Even from a Tarnished. Despite appearances, nobility is no prerequisite to serving the True Order. You might have heard of me, Kenneth Height. Next in Untarnished, I want you to take back Knight Commander from Stormvale to... What are you waiting? My fort lies to... Oh, I see. Fret not. The celebrations will be...
Pretty close. But what I actually want to go to is here, I think? Is that true? I think this place has, like, the turtle charm, This one's the one that has the physic. And then along this road will be the like death guy that we may or may not have killed. Dude, I want to anger the Loon Bear. The answer appears to be yes. I wish I could open it up whenever I wanted. Not that it really matters because I'm looking for the tree, and the tree is kind of hard to miss. I might as well go down the elevator too while I'm here, I think. Also grab a few sunflowers. The mute button being the screenshot button is rather problematic for me. Can I change that button actually? I have no idea. Regardless, this is still. It's so pretty though. Just gonna get the bonfire in, or rather, grace point and leave. Where are the? I didn't activate anything nearby, so I'll just go up the elevator again. 5 years later. It would have been very funny if I was too high and I died. Very sad, but also very fun. It was so pretty. Like, just did such a good job with like all the art direction and stuff. It would be very nice if we would jump the Discord call so I could like chat. It's very hard to like keep the space filled with my voice during a long elevator shaft ride. I'm gonna go this way first. I don't think it matters a dramatic amount. I feel like since this one exists, this one will be closer to number one. Relax, Bear. It's okay. Usually the pickup range for like flowers and shit is dramatically higher than the pickup range for like anything else, like any actual item. Especially on horseback. Then I have to basically be walking over it before it picks up.
Spoken echoes linger here. Words of Queen Marika, who vanished long ago. If you wish, I will share them with you. Very well. In Marika's own words, my lord, and thy warriors, I divest each of thee of thy grace. With thine eyes dimmed, ye will be driven from the lands between. Ye will wage war in a land afar, where ye will live and die. Well, perhaps that might serve you in lieu of a maiden's guidance.
Is on this side of things. Like port gates to Angry Man. Deathroot guy, along with Nicoleth, I want to say the name was. But we don't know that till later. I did not like that very much.
Forgive me to determine if you had the It seems my torrent, whereas I'm in. There is but one other thing I can take gathering. Very well. Let my
I think it's just like a
rest
count of graces for you to get invited here. Though, both times I was invited, I wasn't Caled, but it's worth.
Oh, this is a rare occasion. I can't remember the last time a new Tarnished made their way to the Round Table. Very well. As your senior, I bid you welcome. It is safe here. You may let down your guard. Allow me a word of you are a mere house guest. Remember your place. There's nothing left.
Ah, hello. You must be new here. Well, just call me Dialos. The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands. By the way, have you met a young woman named Lanya on your travels? She's my servant, but fickle as the wind. Take your eyes off her for but a moment and she's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure to tell me. Be sure to tell me if you meet her. She's a servant to my house. She's been my companion since childhood. I've lost count of the number of times I've had to find her. Honestly, she's such a little tomboy.
Yeah, you're not going to enjoy that. So, Wizard Friend is not here yet. Death is down there. I don't really feel like dealing with Death right now.
I don't believe we've met. I'm known as D. I hunt down those who live in death and weed their death root. Heed my warning. Those who live in death should be left well alone. All the more should you spy a mariner among their number. Unless you wish to lay down your life in vain. Those who live in death, all the more.
I'm going to ignore that.
Oh. I see you've... Welcome to the Round Table Hold. I teach incantations and explore the secret so that one day, if a time ensuring order regains its... By the way, You do. Most tarnished are blind. You are something. Well, what do you say?
I do wonder where this guy's... I'm going to buy this. I don't use it, but I'm going to buy it. Should buy this too.
May the Golden Order...
We saw this guy in Lindale at some point. It's like wandering after he took all of our spells. For what reason? Oh, where he was going to go.
Greetings, great champion called by grace. I am Fia. Circumstances have great champion. Perhaps you might share. Doing so will. And you, I am sure. Do you think it vulgar where I come from? Ah. You are very warm. What you felt light up inside you was a Baldakin's blessing. Though it is but a fleeting thing, I am afraid. Come back to me, should you require another. I will take you in. I am pleased. Would you like me to? The blessing is still. Would you like to? Now.
I do wish I could speed up this animation.
You are so. I was known as a deathbed companion. Where I come from, after I received the warmth and lively vigor from a number of champions, I lay with the remains of an exalted noble. To grant him another chance at life, to do so is the purpose of my being. But before I could bear the noble into new life, I was awakened by the guidance of grace and chased from my birthplace. Pray, be kind. Despite all that, I still wish to be a deathbed companion. So please, let me hold you like this, as often as it takes. Then good day to you, my dear.
Is the noble that she revived Godwin? Question mark? I do want to know where all these quests go, because so many of them I failed or didn't complete. Do not care about the smith right now because I'm not after my weapons right now. So bizarre, that character. Are there any others? I don't think so. Does this just say block, or does it tell me what I need? Yeah. I know I need the two Lord Swords for Shard Bearers, whatever you want to call it.
This way, Tarnished. May I have a word?
Hello, Rani.
A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter, the talk, I surmise, is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent.
Are Renna and Ranni the same? Because they certainly have the same model. I'm confused, to be honest, on the names. But then again, there's also, like, Erica and her alter ego. So.
Ah, as I had hoped. I was entrusted this for thee, by Torrent's former master. 'Tis a bell for calling forth spirits. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly, as they recall battles past. Now it is thine, to do with as thou. Forgive mine intrusion, Tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder, before the Tarnished tire of obeisance to the two fingers?
Not long. Not very long.
Wait. Well, you're back.
Here. Should buy that at some point.
I am of an selling wares as the land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring.
Madness, you
It's
say?
only tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's say you're a very welcome customer. Goodbye. Nice to do business.
So much lore I want to know about this game. I still haven't watched like any of the lore content because I haven't like finished the game, so I don't want to spoil anything because I didn't know I was eventually going to come back. But it does also make for maybe even rather clueless with a few things. Where do I want to go? There's like so many caves and shit I can explore. The game's so big. Let's go here, I guess. Riverside Cave is good enough, and I will move the marker so I can just clear it off the map and find a few more. This is where like the Azula type beastman was. Yeah, I was right. that much space for it. Danger. Danger. This is loud. Like, very loud music right now. It's undesirable. That shit was like loud. Is there anything else in here, or is that just it? The unsheath opener is very good from in terms of damage upgrade of the attack, it seems. Comes out very quickly too, which is nice. I don't really care about activating the statue, it's just going to point me this way anyway. I think this one will have the first of the cat or creatures, the watchdogs. I wish there was some kind of notification on the graces that Melina wanted to speak. Or you rested? So many of them I don't feel like resting now. Oh dear. I do feel like this weapon will... like it's slash, as opposed to blunt. So there are certainly enemies in the game for which it will be harder to fight them. The Crystallians being a prime example, in addition to like probably the Crucible Knights as well, because in general slash damage does less to those type of foes than my previous blunt would have. Hurts. Probably. I'm amazed by how little stamina this takes. Like, genuinely how little stamina. I do hear myself being chased, for what it's worth. Probably invariably. there's anything else here. Is there anything else? I wanted the spyglass from Cully. I don't think there's anything else. And where was Buck? I must go find my son.
Wait, well, you're back.
As well. I don't really care about it though. At this point, I don't remember if there's anything I'm going to be buying recently. Or soon, I suppose, for a better word. So I'm going to upgrade my health a little bit. Pretty substantial increase. Now I will spell both of them. I don't think there's anything else I care about right now. Now we know that... Is it this beach? Or is it this beach that has the cave to get over here? That has also Bach. Where was my Bach? Maybe it was this region-ish? I don't think so. In my mind, very inaccurate mind, was alongside one of the roads. I want to say it was more in like this area of the, like, oh, Bach, where are you, my son? This game was too big. Guess I'll look to see if there's some stuff to do over here. Nothing else. Is there a lighting? Patrol as one as want to. Oops, just a little bit faster, honestly. That light change was pretty dramatic. I think I was way too late that time. Just walked through me. there'll be a man over here just chilling and won't be angry. But he'll say hi. It's kind of weird. Oh, sir, that's very rude. I think having a blue flask, considering how much I'm using the unsheath, is probably a valid use of resources once I have a few more. Because I'm going through all my healing as it stands, so... But also all of the blue juice. Oh, that was come up pretty quick. Alive! Good for you. Goodbye, sir. That's supposed to scream. Ow. Rude. Again. Sit down. Now, who's next? This music is still loud. Like... How did you backstab miss? It didn't move! Actually, this is a very good button. I might have spared them if they were nicer to block. I don't know how many points of health I'll put in before anything else, but answers a few. Nothing to do with this right now. So, where do we think Hawk is going to hide? Probably this region. I feel like I was heading south when I found him. Let us... just walk down the road, I guess. This definitely feels like the right area. think there was like the golden bug hat somewhere nearby here. I want to say. I feel like it was this region. That does look like death. Here we are. I was right. No. There's Grace in here. I want to say there was a twin blade in this, in addition to the Kayla chest. Blades could be fun to use. I might try them as well. In addition to or instead of katanas. Do I want to go to Kayla now or later? I don't have many souls. Might as well do it now. Get off the fucking horse. Thank you. That dog needs a groomer. Goodbye, friends. Oh. Beautiful day. The birds are singing and the sky is red. Swamp is filled with nothing but scarlet rot. And we have some things. feel like I'm close, but it's worth. And it closed enough in case I wasn't clear. I'm sure I'm going to be invaded by, what was her name? What was her name? The daughter of Melania. Really? Right there or so. There's a fight that I will want to win before I proceed too far. Go over here just to get the race. Oh, hello.
I know, sir.
Advantageous use of gravity. Sounds like a way the Charizard would describe throwing enemies off cliffs. Is this actually populated now? So it wasn't when I came the first time. It is. That's fascinating. And awful. And the thinger doesn't work yet. That's interesting. There's a dragon somewhere on this road. I'm gonna ignore this for the time being. We're also going to search for Buck in this area. I didn't see him anywhere in the south, so I feel like maybe he was above one of these bushes. Will have my son, I'm sure. This feels like the right area.
You there. Could you help us out, Cully? What? Oh, yes. I remember. Some clod turned me into a tree. You were just breaking the spell, weren't you? Thank you. The name's Bok. I was pushed out of the cave. Told not to come back. Not ever. Then I ended up as a tree. Lucky you came along, really. Oh, what a shame. When they threw me out of the cave, they took everything I owned. And so this is all I have to express my thanks. I hope you can forgive me. Or, well, if you can afford to wait for a while, I could sneak back into the cave and bring back something of actual value.
Necessary,
Then
my
I'd
son.
be of some real use to you, I reckon. Right, I'm frightened. My knees start knocking. Right, I'm... Oh. What are you doing here? You must leave this place at once. They'll rush in and beat you to a pulp. You'll end up just like me. Wait. Is that what I think it is? You got it back for me. My sewing needle. What made you go and do a thing like that? My mum was a seamstress, and that sewing kit was all I had to remember her by. I always wanted to be just like sweet old mum. suppose I can't just curl up and die, can I? Thank you, you're very kind. I always wanted to be a scene. Then I said, thank you, you're very... I always...
I suppose. This'll probably kill me. I should go find, Blade. However you want to say that. Yeah. Goodbye. Oh, I should have grabbed it. I can do this another time. You missed. Nice. I died yet? Before this, I mean? I don't think I have. No, I did die once. But I died too. I do remember having to pick up my souls. I died in the caravan area. That's the second? I don't think there was a third. We'll fight this guy late. It is doable now. I'm a little bit tired though. So I'll grab my souls. I might call it for that time being. Let's see if I want to stream later today or tomorrow though. It's so big. Just so big. I think Dark Souls 1 I would have like rung both bells by now, easily. And how long I've been playing it, all I've done here is like visit Limgrave and stuff the camera. I'm just wandering in circles right now thinking, like, mindless thoughts for what it's worth. Which is usually a good indication that's time to stream. But I'm trying to think if there's any other things I would want to do that aren't very long. That was very weird. Guess I could go here first? Sure, let's go over there first. does seem to be a bit of a draw. Not exactly optimal. Oh, come. That was very funny to me. Just smack him in the face until he dies. Stood there incredulously. Like, there is a merchant somewhere in this general vicinity. I want to say it's like here. Yes.
Ah, welcome. Dear, welcome, valued. Please, I'm hungry.
We don't have anything of value to me, sir. Go to 3 first or 1? Yeah, let's do 1 first. I do like how I said I was going to end this stream and like promptly found more things to do. That's Elden Ring for you, I suppose. I'm getting tired, so I won't actually go on too much longer. Is there a bonfire here? I thought there was. I was pretty sure there was. Name is out. Rude, sir. What if I just like ignored everyone and then died? That was a big jump from the rat. Holy shit. That is our blood friend. I wonder if he can climb ladders. I kind of hope he does. Because I don't think rats can. Yes. I wish I could use a spell that I want to use. Wait, he left me? It's bizarre. Does this look like it's a good place for me to be right now? from the blood. Our almost a different game. Different game, my friends. Different game. That was bullshit. It was 5 miles away from me. It still hit me with that. I thought they nerfed the range. How many souls did I have? Do I care? I swear there's was a Grace at that place. Yeah. Oh boy, we're gonna follow the slow guy. You don't see anything, Mr. Bear. Never good at listening. I want to say there's a Grace over here. It's general term. Not sure. This is gonna lead me to the ruins. There's definitely a Grace nearby this pool. Oh, you're sleeping. Oh. I think there's a Grace this way. One of these rocks, perhaps? I swear there's a Grace here. Like, very near. Let's have the red one, maybe? I'm convinced that a Grace exists. There we go. I don't know if that's quite where I wanted it to be, but... I think that was one I was thinking of. Couldn't pick that up because it was bad in my way. Cannot snap yet. Probably will tell me how soon. Why are you awake? That's unpleasant. I honestly just assumed that I was gonna be sleeping because it was sleeping so soundly the first time I played. I literally had to attack it or poke it basically for it to wake up. Where am I now? I feel like it shouldn't tell me about Blade before I meet him. Somewhere there's another grace. That's the base for here, maybe? In the corner. I think that could be true. There we go. He's always just gonna send a mushroom or something. Essentially. Still feels like sometimes it's fast, but other times it's just really slows down. I don't like the inconsistency of it. If I'm in a fight, I want it to be I don't know, it should be fairly visible. Like that speed. This is a little bit fast, but I can work with it. But when it goes down this speed, is that how long I'm holding? I don't get it. It's not a consistent spin, which is kind of terrible. I've never noticed in the other games.
Always a pleasure.
So I don't know why.
The howl of a wolf. I suppose he must. Next time you hear the wolves, don't fret. I just have an inkling. There are others if the mood, my people, which is why we cannot settle. But thanks to that, things are not so different. I think this makes us your people. Perhaps you don't need to see that. No, we have a saying. Lament not your solitude. Expect but. If anyone, that is our code, just the way we are. Deeply unforgiving. Goodbye.
Yeah. We're gonna ignore the dragon for the time being. The future no problem. I'll leave this behind. Could maybe explore this. I'll be invaded by what's his face, and then saved by what's his face. Let's put a marker in there. Could do that. But with that, I think I will be calling it here. So, thanks for tuning in, those that did, and have a good one. Cheers!